Hello, this is Joe, part of the GLBTQVlogs here. It's time for our new round of videos, and I'm super excited. This week, all of us will be talking about how coming out has made life easier for us, or has it made it harder in any way. So for those of you that are trying to look for resources about coming out, these are kind of some of our stories, but instead of just talking about our coming out story, because sometimes those can get boring, sad to say. Nobody wants to hear everyone else's coming out story. I'd rather let you guys know how it's made our lives easier or harder in the end. For me, life definitely became a lot easier after I came out. Being able to be myself and not be afraid of letting people know who I am. When somebody asks, like, hey, Joe, are you gay? And I'm like, yeah. Before in the early stages of high school, I would deny it, be like, no, I'm not gay. Who'd you hear that from? And that was the big thing, was always worrying about, like, oh, who's spreading it, who said something to who, like, that was more of like something that hurt me than anything else. Was like trying to figure out, like, oh God, who found out from who, and trying to connect the dots. It just doesn't make a good life when you're trying to keep a secret from everyone, but you've already told a couple people, just because you know how it works in high school. No secret stays a secret forever, let alone usually a day. Once you tell someone, somehow someone figured out from someone. So it wasn't always the best trying to keep that a secret in high school. But it definitely made things a little bit easier with my family too. Always being pressured, like, oh, your friend blah is so cute. Like, are you two dating? No. All the time being pressured into the societal norm of, oh, well, he's hanging around with a girl, so obviously they're in a relationship. And that's not how it works, obviously, for some of us. Bringing over my boyfriend at the time in high school was a little interesting, because I'd be like, oh, yeah, my friend's coming over, and then we'd end up going to my room and playing video games, of course. But it became a lot easier once my parents knew. It was still kind of an uncomfortable fact for them, for me to have a boyfriend. So I kind of honored their request, and they explained that even in a straight couple, like with my brother and sister, they didn't really allow like their significant other to spend the night. So I respected that fact. When I did start bringing boyfriends over, and guys that I was interested in terms of dating over and stuff, I respected my parents' wishes. And I think that gave a newfound respect for my situation to my parents, knowing that despite the fact that things were different, I was still honoring them just like I would any other relationship, even if I were straight. I wouldn't really, I don't know, I really haven't had any harder situations because I'm out, other than, the fact of bullying. In high school, I was bullied. I was pushed into crap. I was hit. I was tripped down things. I was pushed down things. Had shit stolen. Had stuff vandalized. Sorry, I said shit. Oh, I said it again. Oops, sorry. But it helped, though, that I was out, because the fact that I could stand up for myself for being gay definitely helped out a lot more than just hiding it. Trying to hide in the shadow and be like, oh, they're just picking on me, because that's what happens in high school and everyone gets picked on. But it helped a lot more to be able to stand up and be like, they're picking on me because of this, and that is not right. It's not right for anybody to get picked on, but for the fact of something, or who I love, something like that, shouldn't be a reason that I'm getting picked on at all, because I don't go around straight bashing. I don't go around pushing straight people into lockers because they're straight and they love women or they love men. And it definitely helped being out because of that. So it was kind of a double-edged sword, if that's the term, catch-22, whatever, coming out in terms of bullying, because I could stand up more for myself. But I mean, life has just gotten so much better after coming out. Meeting new people. I've met so many great people in college because of being out, being open, being active. It's just so much fun, and I would have never started a project like this had it not for being open and being proud of who I am and being loud and being obnoxious and being politically active. It's a lot more fun when you can let the world know who you are without being embarrassed about it. And I'm definitely never going to be embarrassed ever again of who I am. I will never put myself back in the closet because those were really crappy days, to be completely honest with you. Um, so I guess that's really all I have to say about it. Some of you may notice I dyed my hair. It's pretty exciting. So being out, I can, dye my hair without people questioning. Be like, oh, never mind, he's gay. He can dye his hair. I'm not stereotyping, I swear. I promise. But Mike already kind of said it in his video, but I'm hoping that somewhere someone is going to watch these videos and something about it in one of the videos, no matter whose video it is, changes that person's life somehow, or encourages them to do something different, or makes them feel like they're not alone, because that's the point of these videos. And even if it's one person in this world of trillions and trillions of whatever, I would be very happy to know that one person's life was changed by this. So I strongly encourage everyone to follow us on all of our personal Tumblrs and Twitters and whatever freaking social media you can think of, because all of us got it. So, and of course, always send us your questions to our email, which will be posted down below, along with all my personal stuff. So, I guess that's all I have to say about this. Hopefully next time you guys get to meet my roommates. They're home, they're in their room, being straight people. So I love you guys, and I hope to hear from some of y'all soon, and hope you get to watch some of the other videos. Bye!